Hello guys, so I have found this chili sauce on TikTok. It's called Wet Sauce and the creator is Cassie. I will link her below. You have to follow her. I am obsessed. It's becoming a problem at this point because I literally would watch her as I go to sleep. She's that amazing. So this is her wet sauce. I make it like a little bit differently. So go to her profile for like how she makes it, but this is how I make it. It's delicious. And it goes on dumplings. I put it on anything, literally anything, biscuits, freaking anything. It's so good, but this is how I make it. And I need it actually almost like a video because I bang on about how good this is. I just want to share it with everybody. So 2 spring onions. Let's just go straight into it because we're going to put it into a blender. She does just the whites. I do the whole thing because I love chunky in it. So I slice this up first and we're going to use a like heat safe bowl because we're going to pour hot oil. So you don't want to use a plastic bowl. Heat safe. This is a stainless steel bowl. I'm going to slice this as sort of thinly as possible the whole way. We're going to do the whole thing, including the greens. I have like a sick obsession with everything she does. First bite, bestie. But this video is actually really hard to find on her TikTok, so I'll find it and I'll link it. It's freaking good. All right. So with this spring onion, the entire spring onion, I'm gonna get all the bits, don't miss anything. Chuck that straight into this bowl. All right, straight into here. And then we are going to get, let's see how many, because I do this on the fly a little bit. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 garlics. And when I say 5 garlics, I mean like 5 big boy garlics, obviously. That's gonna go straight into a blender. I just like to chop it really fine. I can't be bothered. I'm actually really lazy when it comes to this. So let's just crush it straight into a blender. Sorry, I really should have done this beforehand. Whole thing going into a blender. Get all the skin off. All right, the other ones. I was gonna say I only did 4 just then, but one tried to sneak away. Now I like this. I like my wet sauce to be like really chunky. I don't know why. I just love eating. I could eat this. I could eat it by itself. It's delicious. Okay. Sorry. Garlic takes forever. Except you can't get a pre-peeled garlic because that just tastes like nothing. All right, done. Okay, that's plenty of garlic. Now ginger. So like 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter piece of ginger, like the size of your palm. Okay, this obviously changes every single time I do it, but today we're going with that kind of size. Slice the skin off. You can actually use a spoon to get it off. It's really quite easy, so you don't waste a lot of it. But I'm gonna go with a knife today. Now, perfect. Chop that into like just pieces and throw that straight into the blender too. So we're going all the way in that with the blender. Now, blend this up until it's really fine as you can sort of get it in here. You can chop it up by yourself, but again, I'm being lazy. All right. Let's blend. Ready, steady. Perfect. Now that's really nice. So it's chopped up super fine, or as fine as it kind of will be. That consistency is great to me. That's easy. Perfect. Chuck that straight into the bowl on top of the spring onions. Right on in there. Try and get it all out the blender. Again, you can chop it. You just need to get it that fine. I don't like crushing it because I feel like crushing it squishes it, and I like to almost like eat the chunk. I don't know how to explain that, but you know what I mean. Okay, big spoon of toasted sesame seeds. So these are lightly toasted, but we're going to do a big spoonful of them in there. Spoonful straight into there. And then these are Korean chili flakes. So on the packet it says red pepper powder, but in brackets it says coarse. So try and make sure you're getting something that's more coarse, like a flake rather than a powder, because the powder will turn it to like almost like a sludge. This turns it really nice. So you want a coarse red pepper powder or a Korean chili flake. You don't want to swap this for chili, like regular chili flakes. It's too hot. You can't do this. This is more of like a, would you agree this is more mild? Yeah, I'd say it's more mild than a chili flake. Chili flakes is gonna like legitimately kill you if you do this. Oh, freshie. You can usually find this at like your local Asian grocer. Like that's where I found this one. It's super, oh my God. Don't do this at home. going in there, perfect. Now, it's freely how you want to, how much you would like to use in this. I use probably 2 big spoonfuls because I like it. It's not super spicy, so don't be scared of it. It looks really spicy, but it's not, I promise. So we'll do 2 big spoonfuls in this. 1 and then 2. It looks violent, I promise it's not that bad. Okay, that is our base. So I like to mix this here just to get everything going. And then once we are done here, we have like a neutral oil that is hot over here on the oven, on the stove. To check if your olive oil is ready, you dip a little like wooden chopstick or spoon or whatever in there, and if it bubbles, it's ready. Let's check. So check this out, if it bubbles, it's ready. So you see how it's bubbling right from the bottom? That means the oil is hot enough and ready to be able to pour straight into that bowl. Now that we've seen that oil is hot enough, we're gonna take it off the heat and then we're gonna pour it straight into this. So this is 1.5 cups of oil. We don't have to use this much, but you can use more. If you do double this, you probably use, let's just say maybe 3/4 cup of oil. Let's just see how much we'll need. So you should hear a sizzle to make sure that it's hot enough. Pour it slowly over the top. Give it a shake, and while you keep pouring, it just keeps sizzling. So that there's like cooking the garlic, cooking the ginger, cooking the spring onion. It's just, it smells so good. All right. Depending on how much oil versus like, you know, stuff you want, you can use the whole 1.5 cups, completely up to you. I probably might, yeah, that's about it. That's perfect, I think. I think that's perfect. So I've got like a tiny little bit left. So just see how much you sort of prefer. Right. Now I need to get a bottle opener because this is a freshie of oyster. Uh-oh. Where the hell do I find a bottle opener? Surely in here somewhere here. Okay. Oh, love a fresh bottle. Okay, we're gonna do 3 big spoonfuls or tablespoons of oyster sauce straight into here. It's like a fresh bottle. 1. Turn this upside down, be a bit more aggressive with it, Leah. 2, 3, and then 3 of soy sauce. So this is like a light soy. 1, 2, 3, and then the same with the rice wine vinegar. This is like, you need it. You absolutely need this. 1, 2. You can be very like easy. So then, no joke, that is it. How freaking good is that? So check this out. See if I can show you. Can you see the like thick bits in that? Right up on in there. How good. That's exactly what you want. You want the chunky, like that sort of style of chili sauce is what I love the most. And see how much oil is at the bottom? You can use a little bit of that oil when you have like dumplings or whatever, or you can use, if you put less oil in here, it'll have a less of a film, because as soon as you put this stuff in there, it obviously separates. So I need to just have a little bite, just a little taste of it to make sure, you know, make sure the flavor's all right, you know? This is gonna be looking delicious. Oh my God. My friends, thank you, Cassie. I love you. I'm obsessed. This is literally the best creation you've ever done, plus everything else you do. But anyway, this is in the description below. Her tags are all linked. Seriously, you need to try this recipe, and especially you need to try it with some dumplings, because your life will be changed after that. So I will be back next week. Everything will be in the description. Make sure you comment and follow and let me know if you make it. It's seriously good. See ya.